Now at 10, the wife of a man killed in Midland on Sunday is speaking only to ABC Big 2 News. 29-year-old Billy Brock was the passenger of a blue Mustang when the car slammed into a light pole, killing him. Oh, good evening. I'm Carson Bush. Joseph Madeline has the night off. ABC Big 2's Rob Tuke joins us live in the studio. Rob, his wife Ashley says Billy was just about to come home.
Well, Carson, that's right. Billy Brock worked in Midland County on an oil rig. He would spend 2 weeks on the rig and then 2 weeks at home in Burke-Burnett. Yesterday, he would have come home. His wife Ashley says even while Billy is away, he was still the best father and the best husband.
Billy Brock and Ashley met at a lake party and soon became inseparable. Ashley would become Mrs. Brock.
He had the goofiest smile, and it could melt your heart.
There wasn't anything about Billy that turned Ashley away. Her husband was the king of corny pickup lines, and with his smile, he just stole Ashley's heart. Together, they had 2 kids, now 6 and 8 years old. Their son will be 9 in 2 weeks. The whole family lives in Burke-Burnett.
He was the epitome of the best father. He embodied every single quality that a great father would have.
But life as Ashley knew it fell apart on August 22nd. Billy was the passenger in a car that slammed into a light pole off Andrews Highway in Midland. The driver was arrested after he tried to run away, and Billy lost his life before help could arrive.
I lost all sense of reality. I collapsed in the doorway and I just couldn't breathe.
There is support for Billy's family without him here. On the rigs he worked on, Billy had men he called brothers who are helping Ashley along right now. When he was away, Billy would send Ashley TikToks like this one. Just the goofiest videos of Billy messing around.
That was our language when he was gone on the rig. We would just TikTok back and forth.
His humor showed in so many ways.
He wasn't the type of guy to give you flowers. He brought me farm animals. He took me to the craft store and was like, go wild.
And she wants her husband's legacy to be remembered as a father, the thing Billy was most proud of being. With his son, Billy would work in the backyard, play video games. He would teach his own son his dad jokes. Most important, that special time whenever Billy returned home from the rig.
They would just light up. They wouldn't leave him. They would wait at the door, sometimes Nerf guns in tow.
Their daughter, Kennedy, had her dad wrapped around her finger.
Kennedy was his princess, his everything. He protected her with all his might. He would let her put makeup on him.
They would dance in the kitchen, but for their daughter, things aren't all right.
And she says it's not fair. And she's right, and I don't know what to tell her.
His family was everything, but also
it's not just me and the kids, his friends, his Oldfield brothers, all of his family. That was what Billy was about.
To know Billy was to love him, and Billy will be forever missed.
After Billy's death, Ashley and her 2 kids are thankful for all the support they've seen. Ashley says her husband Billy was the primary breadwinner for the family, and with him gone, they are trying to make ends meet. I am sharing a GoFundMe to help support Ashley and her kids in this time. That will also go towards funeral expenses. You can find that on yourbasin.com. For now, I'm Rob Tuke in the studio for ABC Big 2 News.